Lunar One to ground.
We copy you, Lunar One. How's the skies?
Clear as always.
Roger that.
Request coordinates for next orbital pass.
This is the way.
Repeat ground.
This is the way.
This is
This is the way.
This is the way.
I'm afraid we're not following.
They're just messing with you, Lunar One.
Hey, that's not fair. We're not getting Disney Plus up here.
Look for their satellite. Maybe there's an Ethernet port.
I don't think they have that.
What? No!
No.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Live Place News Show number 8. Thanks very much for being here. Adjust the volume a little bit. I see we have a busy chat already, so I'm going to say hello to everybody. Shep family, hello Ryan, good to have you here. Are you in Florida yet? Stacy Rogers, good to have you here. Steve's World, awesome, my friend. Pearl Manhattan, new streamer coming to the Live Place. Nice to have you here. Andrea Houston, nice to have you here, Dre. Stacy Rogers, I said hello. Michael Riley, hello, my friend. And Noah the Disney World fan, our mod of the month last month. And Scott Schur, good to see you, Scott. Epcot Bob, my good friend and brother, who we are going to Disney World shortly. We'll talk more about that, I think. Pam's fam. Hey, Pam. Nice to have you here. Let's see. Mike Wheeler. Nice to have you here, my friend. Such great people here. LSU Mom. Hello, Emily. Nice to have you join us. And Captain Akron, 27. Nice to have you here as well. I feel I missed somebody. Jonathan, I know. Okay. All right. We got more here. Awesome. Tracy Glenn. Excellent. Nice to have you here, Tracy. Grace F. Thank you for coming. It was good to see you again. Jonathan Chong. Nice to have you here. You know how that chat can skip at times. Richard Scott, Happy New Year's. Nice to have you here. Mickey Bunch, hey Kelly, nice to have you here. Orlando Guy, thanks for coming. Nice to have you to be here. And Jim of More Sunshine, please. Excellent. Good to have you here, Jim. All right. Phantasmic Chronicles. All right. Good to have you here. And all right, I think I'm caught up for now, so let me make sure. Guys, okay, good point, Steve. I have not seen the last episode of The Mandalorian yet, so no spoilers, please. I wouldn't want that ruined either. Guys, this is my second news show, and hopefully everything is sounding good. It sounds a little loud to me. I'm going to turn it down maybe just a notch. So we have some news tonight. We're going to talk about 2020, some exciting plans that not only are we're going to do here at the Live Place, but you streamers have. So I definitely got some great stuff to report tonight. And first off, for new channels, now I'll tell you in the last couple of months, we've been very flatlined on our growth. So we don't have a lot of new streamers. I saw Pearl Manhattan in the chat, and she is actually planning on coming on the Live Place at some point. So Pearl, nice to have you here. But we had this guy join us, and you guys might remember I had Scott Walker on, and Scott Walker is, as most of you I think know now, was the starring role in a Star Wars movie you may have never seen, but it was the Ewok Adventures back in the mid 80s. And so Scott was nice enough to come on my show, and we did a little fun night with it where you guys tried to guess who he was. And so he is the new channel since the last time I went live. Rob Fuzz. Thank you so much, Rob, for your generous shout outs. Rob, you don't know this, but my channel just grew by leaps and bounds because of your generosity. And also, Road Trip Dave, my friend and partner, who also did some shout outs. And guys, you guys got me up like 20 subs just today. So I really appreciate that. Amy of AJC Magic TV, nice to have you here, Amy. Little fork tongue tonight. All right. Let's keep rolling. Brandy and Dave. Brandy and Dave absolutely love Disney parks and travel to Walt Disney World a few times every year. They are from Pennsylvania and have been traveling to Disney since 1988. Join them for your Disney fix as they vlog their vacations and share their Disney experiences. It's all for the love of Disney. So you guys all love Brandy and Dave. What an awesome couple. When I first heard about them, I heard about their podcast. And then come to find out, well, then of course they joined up with the Dis and That crew, and Brandy and Dave are awesome and really a lot of talent. So if you guys are not by any chance familiar with them, check out not only their Brandy and Dave podcast, but of course their YouTube channel. They do fantastic videos. Dave is partnered with This and That, and I wanted to shout them out today. So it's awesome to have Brandy and Dave in the community. Thanks for all you guys do for us. Also wanted to welcome Tina McNeil to the chat. Tina, nice to have you here. And Kay Atwood, nice to have you here, my friend Kay. All right. I think I got everybody. Thanks for that, Stacy. Yeah, Brandy and Dave. All right. So guys, in 2020, I had really given a lot of thought about what do we want to do at the live place? What do we want to do for growth in 2020? And I really, as I contacted the streamers, I said, the focus is going to be on your shows. It's nice when we can celebrate some mile markers and things like that, but it's really going to be about what kinds of exciting shows have you got planned? And we definitely have some new ones coming, and I'm going to cover that tonight. So that's what this new show is about. But before I go on to that, Mod of the Month. Now you guys know that Stacy Rogers is such a fantastic person in our community. She is the mod of mods, is what I've heard. She is one of our fantastic mods. And I wanted to take a minute to really shout out Stacy and thank her. You know, here she was already in the chat and posting links for Dave and Brandy. And that's just the kind of proactive moderators that we really appreciate in this community. So Stacy Rogers, thank you so much. Everybody in the chat, say thanks to Stacy. I know you guys love her and definitely wanted to shout you out there. So thanks, Stacy. Melissa, nice to have you here. Hey, Avery, the Cuban American, nice to have you here, Avery. Awesome. Wow, this is going fantastic. Disney Nerd Herders. Hey, Charlie, good to have you here. Charlie and Stacy have an incredible family, and I will be talking about them very shortly here. And Road Trip Dave said it right. Stacy is the Ultra Mod, and she's been doing it for a long time. She should be Mod of the Month every month, says Tina McNeil. Yes, that is so right. Hey, Pepper Tree Villa, nice to have you here. Wow, I'm just really blown away by all the great people that have come here. And if I missed your name for some reason, please repost because it's going kind of fast here. Hopefully I got everybody. All right. Okay. Next. So yeah, the whole point of this thing is to do a news show, right? But what's going on in the community. So let's get going. Stacy says, Dean, I am now at 23 or 24 channels. Well, Stacy, that doesn't surprise me at all. Well, we sure do appreciate you and thank you for all you do for us. Stacy's awesome. All right. Hey, T-Town Mary Ellen. If I didn't see you in here earlier, but nice to have you here. So Charlie, the Disney Nerd Herders and Stacy and their family, they've been going faithfully live on Wednesday nights early. And on tomorrow's show, they are having Walt and Melissa and Jim of More Sunshine and the Duffley crew, and they're going to talk about driving to Walt Disney World. Now, to me, that just sounded like an amazing topic. Not because I plan on driving from Minnesota, I probably won't, but a lot of you are in that region where it's sometimes advantageous to drive to Disney. So definitely check out Disney Nerd Herders tomorrow night. I believe it's at 6 o'clock. Sorry that I forgot that off the top of my head, but that'll be tomorrow. Disney Dan. So when I started the live place back in February of 2018, Disney Dan and Corey Fiasco were two of the first people who contacted me and said that they wanted to put a live stream together, and I didn't really know them, and so just after watching them for a few episodes, love these guys. And Dan's just been an amazing person in our community, and he is now in a countdown to 100 episodes, and that just shows you the just how faithful he's been to this community. So you guys know Dan. He goes live on Saturday nights at 7 o'clock, and he has great guests. He's on a lot of other live streams. So Disney Dan, congratulations, and we look forward to you reaching 100 episodes this year. Let's see. Bob says we can drive. Dean just takes about 20 hours. Well, someday maybe we should drive. Get a big RV or something. Rob says Dan, love that guy. Yes, same here. Dan is awesome, says Avery. And Avery also says it just started snowing here. Ugh. All right. Mouse Talk. Hey, Walt and Melissa are both on, and I believe pretty soon I'm going to be talking about your channel here. You bet, Charlie. Glad to do that. So thanks, Stacy. There she is again, posting that link to Disney Dan. So you guys, if you're for some reason not subscribed to Dan, please do so. Okay, spilling the Disney tea. So this has been a really awesome collaborative effort. I saw Mickey Bunch on earlier and Christie's Corner and the other ones listed here. They are going live this Friday, and they are welcoming Nina from Wrestling with Disney, and they are going to talk about how to network, which is very appropriate since they have quite a network of channels that work together to bring Spillin' the Disney Tea on Friday nights. I believe it's 8 o'clock Eastern Time. And they are making more connections. I saw, I'll be talking about Kelly from the Mickey Bunch, and I know she's connected with Jeff, Dole Whip Dad, on doing some live streams. Steve Wiseman, it is a 16-hour drive for me. I say no more driving. Well, I'll take a plane anytime. Hey, Rachel, Myers and the Mouse biggest fan. Nice to have you here. All right. Yeah. All right, next item. Oh, and I think also on that episode of Spillin' the Disney Tea, she said that they were also going to talk about etiquette when you're doing these live streams. So that'll be a great topic. Mickey's Magic. So I just saw, don't spray it. I just saw Meg was with Patrick, Zippity Doo Dad, at Epcot tonight, and they were doing Epcot Forever. And Meg is there to run in did I hear right? 3 races this weekend. So I don't know how she does it, but Meg, also congratulations to her because as you guys know, she just hit 5,000 subs. So we want to really congratulate Meg and her explosive growth. She just has not slowed down since her growth back in December of last year. So we just really love Meg, appreciate all that she means to us. And I think I saw somebody else join. Hey, AJ, Kingdom Times. Hey, Dean and everyone else. Can't chat, but I'm watching. Hope everyone's doing well. Well, good to have you here, AJ. Okay, Mike Willer says she's doing for races the 5K, 10K, half marathon, and full marathon. That is nuts. Hopefully it's in that order because I've run a marathon before, and after you run a marathon, you are dead for a while. So congratulations, Meg. All right, Jeff, Dole Whip Dad, our good friend Jeff, who is one of the hardest working people on the internet, along with people like Rob Fuzz and a lot of you out there. So Jeff has been involved with some new shows. Now, you guys may already know he does Beauty and the Beast on Saturday mornings with his wife. And now he's doing two new shows on Sunday nights after DizTube. He's doing Creator Talk, and that's really for you YouTubers who want to learn how to grow your channel and how to do some things in that environment or in that community. So Creator Talk Sunday nights after DizTube, and then on Friday nights he's got Disney Pins Live, which he is doing with Kelly, who I saw on from the Mickey Bunch, and they are talking about Disney Pins. So don't miss Jeff. Road Trip Dave says Meg is hardcore with the running, putting me to shame. Yeah, man, Dave, and you're a fantastic runner yourself. So yeah, but Meg is really going for it. Okay, Pepper Villa, Arnie, good to see you. Okay, everyone, doing a target run. Got to go for now. Good to have you here, Arnie. All right, Meg is awesome. Yeah, I agree. Road Trip Dave. So you guys, one of the milestones that Dave recently hit was his hit count at YouTube went over 100,000, and that was largely in part due to the Great Wolf Lodge that he covered, which has been just going nuts. And it's just been really fun to see that video doing so well. But Dave on Saturday night showed us a new vlog that he's planning on doing called "And Now for Something Completely Different." And I tell you what, he was showing some cuts and it's kind of off the cuff kind of stuff, and it was hilarious, and I was just like, yes, please do this, Dave. And we all loved it. So Road Trip Dave, besides his 2 live streams each month, which I think is the first and third Saturdays of each month, he's now going to be doing this and now for something completely different. So definitely check out Road Trip Dave, my awesome partner and friend. Hey, did I see Miguel? Hey, Miguel. I missed you earlier. Good to have you here. Mouse Talk. So Mouse Talk had taken a little time off from live streaming, although they were doing Vlogmas and they had a Disney trip. And so it's not like they haven't been super busy, but they just went live again tonight. Their new show is going to be Tuesday nights from 8 to 9:30, and they're covering quite a few things. A lot of the same kinds of topics they covered before. So they've got a kind of a variety planned in there. Just check out the listing at the live place and you'll see Walt and Melissa. They got a really nice new room with some really cool Disney stuff in there. So Walt and Melissa, great to have you back live on Tuesday nights from 8 to 9:30. And just as a reminder, and as far as I know, Walt, if you're still on, please confirm, he will still be doing Sports Night with Steve's World on Saturday nights, which I think is also at 8 o'clock. So Walt and Melissa, you guys are amazing. You bet it. You bet, Melissa. All right. Dis and That. So right now is a very exciting time for Dis and That. Basically, these guys are all I know Patrick is down there. I think Steve is going down tomorrow, but they're going to be live tomorrow from somewhere at Disney World. And you guys know the amazing work they've been doing for Give Kids the World. And so they'll be live tomorrow night. And I got some notes here. They're going to be with Corey Meets World on Thursday night. And my understanding is that they're going to do mini golf, like almost like a little tournament. And so that's on Thursday night. I hope to get the details, and I will post that at the live place. And then on the 10th, the next day, they'll be running with Dale and I assume Meg, and this will be involve Give Kids the World. So you guys, Dis and That, the thing I should have mentioned right from the get-go is Dis and That is now exclusively on their own YouTube channel. They're not alternating between the Four Guys channels. So Dis and That on Wednesday nights at 9 o'clock. They've got some really exciting plans for 2020, and Steve and I have talked some and how we're going to work together. So more to come on that. There we go. Emily, thank you very much. So she says you can support Give Kids the World run team. That's right. They have like the first team. So there you go. The links are in there from Stacy and Emily. Steve says, yes, it will be a mini golf as a fundraiser for Give Kids the World. So there you go. You guys have opportunities to help that very awesome cause. Yeah, Tracy Glenn says Steve doesn't need any sleep. I don't know how those guys do it, man. That is beyond me. I need my rest. All right. And Rachel says, Steve, go pack. Eye to eye. So Kyle and I believe it's Jessica. They've been going live with their trivia nights on Thursday nights. Well, Kyle has a new show on Monday nights now at 7 o'clock. He kind of filled a spot there where he's going to be it's a Disney hangout. It's kind of like Disney news and other Disney chat topics. So definitely check out Kyle on Monday nights at 7 o'clock for this new live stream. Yeah, but Bob and I, we're not gonna be hanging out until 3 in the morning and then getting up at 6 like we've heard others do. Definitely need our rest. All right, next. Tanya contacted me, and Tanya, when she goes live for long periods of time, and she's been going live on Wednesdays and Saturdays. Well, she now has a new show or a live stream that she's going to be doing on Monday mornings called Main Street Mondays, and she did go live this Monday, and she had a ton of people on. I want to say it was definitely well over 300 people that had joined her. So Tanya, you know her, she's a Disney diehard and she loves the place, and she will be going live also on Mondays now. Dave says, Epcot Bob, you guys aren't the only ones. I just can't do that stuff anymore. Well, I gave up a long time ago. Yeah. Epcot Bob says, yeah, Tanya, she's very cool. Okay, Adventures of Gonzo. I'm sorry, I did not see you there. Oh, you're just coming on the stream. Nice to have you here. Thanks for joining. Oh, this is one I'm really excited about, and hopefully, with Rob is on and Jim of More Sunshine was on. Oh, I forgot to put the date on here. On August, I'm sorry, January. Right now, the plan is January 28th. Jim and Rob and I are going to start a new show called The Fifth Gate. And it was kind of let's put it out there. Let's see how well it takes off. But we've been so excited talking about it that I think you guys are going to love this. For years, people have talked about what would Disney do if they opened a Fifth Gate down in Florida. And we got to thinking, well, why don't we design that fifth gate? What would you put at an amusement park or a fifth theme park at Disney World? And there's so many things you could talk about. Not, how to theme it, where to put it, and just what to do with it. So we're going to do that on like I said, the last Tuesday of January, which happens to be the day before I leave for Disney World. And so join Jim of More Sunshine, Rob Fuzz, and I as we start this show. on the last Tuesday of the month. Really excited. We'll be looking for you guys and your input on it. And I know we've had some excitement out there about this show. So the Fifth Gate. Rob Fuzz says, my brain hurts thinking of all the amazing things. Well, I sure like that thought. Yeah, it's hurt my brain too, but I love it. Bob says, Fifth Gate, cool. I would just straight up call the Fifth Gate Horizons. Well, you know what, Bob? You're a man after my own heart. And I heard Josh of Resort TV 1 say something similar to that. So Road Trip Dave says Disney Sea America. We already got some ideas coming in. Awesome. Bring it on. Fantastic Chronicles is just watching the live place to see who pops in. Well, thank you. Of all the pictures of me, that is certainly sorry, Jim. You know, I just went and rolled some film, and we can definitely change that. I thought it looked all right. Tina McNeil. Sounds cool. Thanks, Tina. Oh, Pam's fam, good question. Whose channel will the Fifth Gate be on? It'll be on the live place. Noah says Disney's Aquarium. Interesting. We got a theme going already. Hey, is Danny in here? Oh, Two Real Geeks. How did I not see you? Good to see you, Danny. Danny is a fantastic live streamer. He also goes live on Wednesday nights with Miguel, the annual pass holder, and they do some other theme park kind of stuff. And he's also a part with Phantasmic Chronicles I saw in here, where they do a live stream on the World of Randomness. And so definitely check out those guys. All right, let's keep going. Okay, I'm actually coming to the end of the show here. So here's some other things that I'm throwing around for 2020. And the first is Game Show Central. So a lot of you streamers, you know, I remember the first game show we had was a Disney Life for Me. They really did an amazing game show for us and really showed us what it meant to take gaming to a higher level. And then other people started doing trivia nights and so forth on their shows. So the idea with the Game Show Central is that we somehow combine those efforts. So that's something that's going to take a while. That's just not going to happen very quickly, but it's something that I want to explore in 2020. So if you're a live streamer that likes to do the trivia things, shoot me a message because we want to see if we can bring that together and make it a little more fun. Thanks. Hey, Ed, Texas Takes is on. Glad you like the tie. All right, next. Oh, and then sponsors. So one of the things that I am going to have written into the website is there's like 78 live streamers now at the live place. What I want to do is provide a way for people to sponsor your show through the live place. So they would come on, there would be a link there where they could connect with you and sponsor your show. This is another one of those things that's going to take a little thought and working out in 2020, but that's coming. And you know, if you think about it, this might be a good way for you to not only be sponsored, but let's say you wanted to sponsor a show, that would be an opportunity for you as well. So thanks, Road Trip Dave. All right, and then lastly, this show is going to eventually become a weekly show. I was hoping that I'd get that fully rolling in January, but I'm going to change the format a little bit. So basically, I'm thinking by February is when this will become a weekly show. And then finally, I've got some goals in 2020, which are by May 1st, 100 streamers, 20 new shows. That's kind of some high-level goals, and I think we can get there. And of course, when I talk about new streamers, I want to really focus on getting some non-Disney content as well. I mean, I really love all the Disney content. It's the winning formula right now, but I'd like to get more into the non-Disney, and some of you are doing that. So 100 streamers by May 1st, 20 new shows, and a streamer meetup plan. So this is something that I'm going to be hopefully talking with the This and That guys, something in the fall or winter of the of this year. So not for a while, but that we would have some kind of a streamer meetup and maybe even have like somebody like Josh or somebody just be able to kind of speak to us and tell us about his experiences and how we can benefit from that. So uh, Danny says, "LOL, think we are the only really non-Disney for you." Well, actually, you guys were one of the first ones, and that really encouraged me that you were venturing into a new area. But we also have a lot of sports stuff now. We've had Thursday night football with Kelly and basically Jeff and those guys, and so we've got some sports stuff, and then your buddy Miguel, he's been doing another show now on Monday nights, which is also kind of non-Disney. So we're getting there. Bob says goals, impressive. I think you need a mission statement too. Yeah, Bob, why don't you work on that one for me? Bob and I are not big mission statement people, but thanks, Kay Atwood. Tina says, non-Disney? What? Somehow it all comes back in, right? All right. Well, guys, that is actually the end of the show. What time is it? 9:33. Thanks very much for joining. I appreciate it. It was, I just want to say a couple things. One is it was a little challenging getting this show together because my family's been through basically a bad bout of the flu or influenza B. And so it's been a challenge, but I'm glad that you all joined me this night. Thank you. Thank you, Tracy. I appreciate that. Noah, awesome. Thank you. Orlando guy says I stream on Instagram. Oh, cool. Well, I can list any kind of live stream, Orlando guy, so you should let me know. Jim says it's going to be a great 2020. Thanks, Rob Fuzz. Yep, we are definitely getting better. Are you guys, Tour Geeks, are you going to find a way to remind people about their time slots, about their slot times so it will not run into other streams? Well, Danny, that's a fantastic question that we've talked some about before, and inevitably there's always going to be some overlap. We realize that, but we are doing a pretty good job of not overlapping much. People have been very respectful of each other. So anyway, yeah, thanks for saying that. That's a really great point. Looking forward to the trip end of January. So Bob and I are going to be down there. Bob, I'm going to ask you a question. Can I mention that crazy thing that happened for you on this trip? I won't say anything unless you tell me to. Disney Nerders, Charlie, thank you very much, and stay tuned because I haven't. I want people to watch the credits here. Thanks very much, Road Trip Dave. I really appreciate that. Yeah, thank you, Kay. Appreciate that. Stacy says Dean Robfuss is going live after you finish. Awesome. Thank you, Stacy. I guess I didn't know that. Rob, if you told me that, I totally forgot. So you guys, as soon as this is done, obviously let's hop over and get on Rob's stream. Captain Akron, thank you very much for saying that. I'm glad to do it. Really appreciate you saying that. Pearl says, great show. I'll be in touch soon. Almost got my show figured out. Fantastic. So another new live streamer coming. That'll be 79. That'll be great to have Pearl on here. Thanks, Emily. Appreciate that. Tina says, I'm running your videos nonstop again. Oh, that's very nice. PT. Oh, hey, Ben. If you were on earlier, I did not see you. Thank you very much. Mike Wheeler says, thanks, Dean, and congratulations to Stacy Rogers for being the mod of the month. Yeah, for sure. Stacy, really appreciate you. Thanks, Amy. You betcha. Jonathan, always nice to have you here. All right, Rob, I'm going to wrap this up. It's just been so nice to see all the comments. I really appreciate it. Dean, thanks for all the help and support. Thanks, Adventures of Gonzo. I really appreciate you being here. All right. All right. Thanks, Jonathan. Thank you, Scott Schurer. Nice to have you here. Ben, always good to see you. And let's call it a stream.
Knock, knock.
What?
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Super intense scary alien.
Hey, you're back.
Hold on, Earthling. Serious? I'm bringing my Q game here. A game, sir. A game? And you're calm as a Cumberbatch? Cucumber, sir. Cucumber.
I don't know. To me, you seem like a pretty nice alien.
Well, you're right. I was just setting a tone, first impressions.
So where are you from anyway?
Ballville, Aurelian.
Where?
Ballville, Aurelian. Helmets off to thee. Combing the galaxies from A through B. Z, sir, Z. We are the bomb, 'cause we've got some bombs. Sir, we talked about this. We like to fight 'cause we got some mighty lasers. Oh, sir. But we're still real nice and we like to be friends. Well, that's an improvement. Ballville, Aurelium, our planet.
So I wonder why all fight songs seem to sound the same.
Oh, here too? Wow, must be some universal thingy. Sir, we're on a tight schedule. Right. Well, do you have Archons here? We're ready.
I'm not sure why you keep wanting Richard.
Our situation is dire. Our planet is on the verge of destruction. We need a legend to help us. Plus, I'm having a little trouble with my gimbal. Focus, sir. Okay, never mind that. But beam him up. We're waiting.
I don't know how to tell you this, but Richard he's a very busy man.
What? Well, what about Donna, or Nick, or Joey? Someone, come on, Earthling.
Well, I have an idea. Why don't we, on the next episode, we're going to deal with this. How does that sound?
Next episode, Earthling, wait! Well, that was rude. Don't let it bother you, sir. Bother me? I think I'm pretty above these petty earthlings.
Good on you, sir.
It's not like I'm even going to give it any thought.
Here we go.
I was cruising Neptune's mass before they were biting ankles.
Hungry, sir?
Yeah, maybe for some earthling stew.
Oh my.